Yo, what's good, fam? The internet is straight on fire right now. Fans are in complete shock, like, wait, for real? Again? YNW Melly's bid for release just got denied once more. And trust me, this ain't your typical court drama. Nah, this whole situation is starting to feel like a full-blown reality TV saga. With betrayal, family drama, and secrets that nobody saw coming. People thought maybe, just maybe, Melly would get that second chance. But nah, the judge shut it down hard, and now the streets are buzzing with rumors that this is just the beginning of something way bigger. Friends turning on each other, shady whispers from inside the camp, and the social media comment sections, total war zones. And get this, sources close to the case are spilling tea that could change everything we thought we knew about what really went down. Is this the end for YNW Melly's career, or just the opening chapter of the wildest rap saga we've seen in years? Stick with me because what's about to unfold is wild. Trust me, you don't want to miss a second. Let's dive in. The moment the news dropped that YNW Melly's release had been denied, the entire internet went wild. Emotions ran high as fans everywhere scrambled to make sense of what was happening. But behind the headlines and social media rants, the real story was brewing like a powder keg ready to blow. And trust me, fam, this is way bigger than just court decisions and legal battles. This is a full-on saga with betrayal, family drama, and secrets no one saw coming. It all started when Melly's legal team hit the media with optimistic vibes, saying a release was imminent. They promised that after years of battling the system, justice was finally on the horizon. Fans began to celebrate prematurely, flooding Twitter with Mind Free Melly and viral reaction videos that hit millions of views. But then bam, just when everyone thought the chains were about to come off, the judge slammed the door shut. No release, no bail, just more waiting. That's when the chaos exploded. Suddenly, whispers inside Melly's camp turned into outright accusations. Some close to him claimed that there was a mole leaking info to the prosecution. Others started pointing fingers at his own team for botching the appeals process. "How could you do this to me?" one insider allegedly yelled during a heated phone call. Tensions soared as relationships that once seemed solid cracked under pressure. What made this even messier? The family was left divided. Melly's mother and father had opposing views on who was to blame. His mother blamed the lawyers for giving false hope and mishandling critical evidence, while his father was convinced that the betrayal came from within their own circle. A trusted friend who sold them out for personal gain. The family's private phone calls leaked online, showing them arguing late into the night. Voices raised, pain and anger mixing in every word. The streets caught wind of the drama instantly. On the block, Melly's name was on everyone's lips, but with a new tone, one of doubt and disbelief. "They say he got played," said one local, shaking his head. "All that time and they still ain't get him out. Something's fishy." Rumors spiraled out of control, and soon the comment sections on Melly's social pages became war zones. Fans were split. Some still riding for their guy, others convinced that this whole thing was a setup. Add to that the constant barrage of conspiracy theories. One popular theory was that Melly's rivals in the rap game had a hand in sabotaging the release. The story went that jealous artists, threatened by Melly's comeback, secretly pushed legal obstacles through underground connections. Social media influencers fueled the fire, posting videos titled, "Did rap's biggest names kill Melly's bail?" that racked up millions of views overnight. Then there were the messages that allegedly leaked from inside the jail. Supposedly, Melly's team was blindsided by a surprise twist in his case. A new witness had come forward, but instead of helping, this witness had turned against him, offering damning testimony. Insiders said emotions ran high when this bombshell dropped, with Melly reportedly furious and feeling completely betrayed by those closest to him. "I trusted y'all," he supposedly said in a raw phone call that went viral. On top of the legal nightmare, Melly's social media presence took a hit. Posts once filled with hope and resilience now drowned in negativity. Fans debated endlessly, dropping everything from heartbroken emojis to harsh criticisms in the comments. Some even accused Melly of not doing enough to clear his name. "Why ain't he speaking out more?" one comment read, sparking a heated debate that lasted days. But that wasn't all. The family drama took a wild turn when Melly's younger brother leaked a video on Instagram. In it, he claimed there was an ongoing feud within the family about money and loyalty. He accused certain relatives of trying to cash in on Melly's fame while doing nothing to help him legally. The video instantly went viral, dividing fans and family members alike. Many expressed shock, saying they never expected the brother to air the family's dirty laundry so publicly. The feud extended beyond just the family too. Melly's closest friends, some of whom had been riding with him through thick and thin, started publicly distancing themselves. One rapper who used to be tight with Melly posted a cryptic tweet: "Some snakes wear the face of a friend." That line ignited rumors that someone from Melly's inner circle might have betrayed him, either financially or legally. Speculation ran wild. Was it his manager? A producer? No one knew for sure. Meanwhile, the haters and trolls wasted no time piling on. Meme pages started making dark jokes about Melly's failed release attempt, and diss tracks appeared overnight, mocking the situation. The internet's savage side showed no mercy, and it only added fuel to the fire. Fans who were once loyal now questioned everything, and the buzz around Melly shifted from hope to drama. But in the middle of all this, there was a growing underground movement rallying for Melly's freedom. Small-time influencers and street reporters teamed up, promising to uncover the truth behind the scenes. They promised exclusive interviews, leaked documents, and bombshells that would blow the case wide open. This made the situation even more unpredictable, as new info kept dropping like firecrackers, making it impossible to know who to trust. One major leak that shook the internet was a supposed text conversation between Melly and an unnamed associate. In these texts, Melly expressed deep frustration with his legal team and hinted at possible corruption within the system. The messages hinted at bribery, backdoor deals, and a rigged game designed to keep him locked up. Fans exploded in outrage, flooding hashtags with demands for justice and transparency. The media frenzy reached peak levels when a popular YouTube rapper news channel posted an exclusive insider's take claiming Melly's release denial was the result of a secret deal between the prosecution and a rival rap faction. They said this deal was brokered behind closed doors, and the fallout could split the rap community into factions like never before. This video went viral, sparking comment wars and fan battles across platforms. Amidst this all, Melly's own health and mental state became a hot topic. Rumors spread that he was struggling emotionally, dealing with isolation, and even threatening to give up on fighting. A source close to him leaked that Melly had breakdowns during phone calls with family, expressing hopelessness and anger. Fans responded with heartfelt messages, but the darker side of social media also called him weak, deepening the divide among supporters. As this toxic storm brewed, other rappers weighed in, some trying to stay neutral, others taking sides. A few prominent names dropped subtle hints in their lyrics, referencing betrayal and fake friends, fueling speculation that they were talking about Melly's situation. The rap community itself seemed split, with alliances forming and breaking almost daily. One of the wildest developments came when a mysterious figure from Melly's past suddenly surfaced online, claiming to have new evidence that could change everything. This person posted cryptic messages and videos, promising to expose the real truth behind Melly's case soon. This sent shockwaves through the fanbase and legal circles, as everyone wondered if this was the final piece of the puzzle or just another attention grab. The pressure kept mounting as the story unfolded in real time, every day bringing a new twist, a new betrayal, a new secret. Social media exploded with theories, hot takes, and conspiracy videos. Every time it looked like the truth was about to come out, something even crazier happened, dragging Melly deeper into a mess that seemed impossible to escape. And just when it seemed like things couldn't get any more dramatic, a sudden leak surfaced of a private phone call between Melly and a famous rapper who had once been his biggest supporter. In the call, emotions ran high as they argued over loyalty and trust, with accusations flying about who really had Melly's back. This phone call sent shockwaves through the rap world, showing that even the closest allies were crumbling under the pressure. The streets reacted immediately. "This ain't just a case, it's a whole damn soap opera," one local said. "You got family beef, friends turning on you, and the system playing games." Melly's story is getting messier by the day. Fans kept refreshing Twitter and Instagram, hungry for every update, every leak, every scandal. As this whirlwind continued, one thing became crystal clear. YNW Melly's battle was far from over, and the stakes were higher than anyone imagined. The drama wasn't just about freedom. It was about loyalty, betrayal, and survival in a world where trust is a rare commodity. But here's the kicker. Just as everyone was bracing for the next legal move, an unexpected player entered the scene. A previously quiet figure from Melly's past suddenly started dropping hints about a secret that could change everything. This mysterious figure promised to break the silence and reveal truths that could blow the whole case wide open. Fans immediately started speculating who it could be. An old friend? A former foe? No one knew, but the suspense was unbearable, and that's where we have to pause for now. The saga is unfolding fast, and every day brings a new chapter filled with heartbreak, betrayal, and jaw-dropping twists. What's coming next? Will Melly's team find a way to fight back? Or is this just the beginning of a deeper, darker fall? Stay tuned, because this story is just heating up, and the real drama is about to explode. Right after that mysterious figure dropped hints about breaking the silence, the entire rap community was buzzing non-stop. Nobody knew who this was, but everybody wanted in on the tea. Speculation ran wild on Twitter, Instagram, and even TikTok, where fans created endless theories with clips, memes, and hot takes. Some said it was an old friend who felt guilty. Others thought it was a rival ready to make Melly's life even harder, but no one had the full story yet. Meanwhile, Melly's legal team was in full damage control mode. Sources inside the camp leaked that they were scrambling to prepare for a new wave of public attacks and media chaos. They admitted the denial of release wasn't just a legal setback, but a political and street-level battle. "This is about power," one insider told me. "It's bigger than Melly. It's about who controls the narrative in the rap world, and who gets to come back from the dead." Emotions ran high as the pressure mounted, with lawyers working day and night trying to find any loophole. But even the best lawyers couldn't stop the drama in Melly's personal life from spiraling. After the leaked family phone calls and the Instagram video from Melly's younger brother, trust was shattered. Family members stopped speaking to each other publicly, and behind the scenes, they were reportedly trading insults and blame. A source close to the family said, "It's like watching a slow-motion train wreck. Everybody's angry, everybody's hurt, and nobody knows who to believe anymore." This internal collapse gave the media even more to chew on. Gossip sites and rap news channels began broadcasting non-stop speculation, turning Melly's family drama into headline news. Fans who once showed unwavering support started to question the loyalty within Melly's circle. The hashtag #JoffFamilyFeud trended for days as fans debated who was really at fault. Comment sections exploded with people picking sides, fueling an online war that showed no signs of stopping. At the same time, social media influencers and rappers took sides publicly. Some defended Melly's family, saying it's natural for tensions to rise under so much pressure. Others sided with the younger brother, praising his courage to speak out. But the most surprising reaction came from Melly's former close friends, who started dropping subtle disses and cryptic posts, implying betrayal and fake loyalty. One friend posted on Twitter, "You never know who's real until the smoke clears." Fans instantly connected the dots, assuming it was a shot at Melly or someone in his camp. This sparked a new wave of drama as people began calling out various associates, accusing them of turning their backs on Melly for money or fame. The situation became so toxic that some friends publicly apologized for stirring the pot, but the damage was done. Amid all this, Melly's rival camps smelled blood in the water. Rival rappers and their crews ramped up their attacks, using the chaos to boost their own profiles. Diss tracks and social media spats flooded the internet, with rappers throwing shots not only at Melly, but at anyone connected to him. The rap world was now divided, with factions forming around loyalties and betrayals, and every tweet, song, or interview could set off a new fight. One of the most shocking moments came when a high-profile rapper who had previously praised Melly suddenly released a song filled with cryptic bars about trust, betrayal, and downfall. Fans dissected every lyric, trying to figure out if it was a direct jab at Melly or just a general warning about fake friends in the game. The song quickly went viral, fueling rumors that the friendship had officially ended and that even the biggest supporters were now turning against him. Meanwhile, the Insider's Take YouTube channel that exposed the secret deal between prosecution and rival rap factions released a follow-up video claiming they had obtained leaked court documents and private messages proving the deal was real. This video exploded, racking up millions of views within hours and adding fuel to the conspiracy fire. Fans and critics alike debated whether this was legitimate or just another attention-grabbing stunt, but the damage to Melly's public image was undeniable. At the heart of this chaos was Melly himself, trapped inside a system that seemed designed to break him. Sources close to him described his mental state as fragile, with moments of hope quickly replaced by despair. A close confidant shared that Melly was feeling isolated, betrayed, and overwhelmed by the endless drama surrounding him. "He's fighting not just the legal battle, but the emotional war," the confidant said. "It's like watching a man slowly lose himself." This emotional turmoil bled into Melly's music too. Leaked snippets of unreleased tracks revealed raw, painful lyrics, hinting at betrayal, loss, and a deep mistrust of everyone around him. Fans analyzed every line, searching for clues about who he was talking about. Some believed he was calling out his family. Others thought he was addressing his former friends, or even the system itself. Whatever the truth, the music painted a picture of a man on the edge. But just when things seemed bleakest, the mysterious figure from Melly's past finally made a move. They released a short, cryptic video message promising the truth you've all been waiting for. The video didn't reveal much, but had enough hints to send shockwaves through the fan base. Speculation exploded. Could this be the smoking gun that would clear Melly's name? Or was it a trap designed to tear him down even further? In the wake of this, some of Melly's closest supporters started rallying harder than ever. Grassroots campaigns began organizing online, hosting live streams and fundraising for Melly's legal fees. Street-level supporters held protests and vigils, showing that despite the chaos, a loyal base was still fighting. These supporters were determined to push back against the negative narrative and remind the world that Melly still had people who believed in him. Even so, the trolls and haters kept coming, attacking anyone associated with Melly and creating endless negativity. The comment sections on social media were battlegrounds, with fans and critics clashing non-stop. Some commentators accused the supporters of being blind, while supporters fired back with passionate defenses of Melly's character and music. It was a non-stop cycle of drama that showed no sign of slowing down. The tension spilled over into Melly's live streams and social media appearances too. When Melly managed to get online, his messages were often emotional, sometimes cryptic, and sometimes angry. Fans clung to every word, reading into his tone and pauses. A few times, Melly seemed to hint at upcoming reveals or promised new music that would tell the real story. These moments only stoked the fires of speculation and kept the drama alive. Amid all this, new rumors began swirling about a possible deal being negotiated behind the scenes. Some kind of plea bargain or secret agreement that could finally get Melly out, but at a heavy cost. Insiders said Melly was hesitant, torn between freedom and protecting people he cared about. This potential deal became another point of contention, with fans debating whether Melly should accept or fight to the bitter end. Emotions ran high, and the fan base was split once again. The legal drama also took a new turn when a surprise court hearing was announced, catching many off guard. Media outlets scrambled to cover the developments, promising exclusive updates. The tension was palpable. Would this hearing finally bring good news or deepen the nightmare? Everyone was glued to their screens, waiting to see if the tides would turn or if Melly's fight would get even tougher. The streets remained buzzing too. Conversations about Melly weren't just online. They were happening on corners, in barbershops, and in car rides across the country. The story had become more than just a legal case. It was a cultural moment, a symbol of struggle, loyalty, and betrayal in the rap game. "This ain't just about one man," one local said. "This is about all of us, and how we fight when the system tries to break us." And through it all, the suspense kept building. Every leak, every diss track, every cryptic message was like a puzzle piece in a larger picture nobody fully understood yet. Fans stayed hooked, constantly refreshing their feeds, waiting for the next bombshell, the next drama, the next twist that would change everything. And the truth? It felt like it was just out of reach, lurking in the shadows, ready to explode. But as the court date loomed and tensions soared, one thing was clear. This story was far from over. The betrayal, the feuds, the hidden secrets, and the fight for freedom were all colliding in a way that could reshape Melly's life forever. And if you thought the first part was wild, just wait for what's coming next. Stay locked for part 3 because the drama is about to get even deeper, darker, and more explosive. We're talking alliances shattered, secrets revealed, and consequences that might destroy careers for good. Trust me, you do not want to miss this. Just when fans thought they had a grip on the situation, everything got flipped upside down. The The court hearing that had been hyped for weeks ended with a shocking announcement that no one saw coming. Melly's legal team revealed new evidence that could potentially change the entire case. But it came with a price. Rumors spread that this evidence came from that same mysterious figure who promised to break the silence. The streets erupted. Everyone was desperate to know what the evidence was, and whether it would finally set Melly free or trap him deeper in the system. But here's where it got really messy. Instead of uniting the camp, this revelation tore them apart even more. Melly's family was thrown into chaos as old wounds reopened. Some family members wanted to push forward with the new evidence no matter what, believing it was their best shot at justice. Others were suspicious, worried that the mysterious figure's involvement meant danger and betrayal. Emotions ran high as arguments broke out in group chats and private meetings, voices shaking with anger and fear. "This ain't a game anymore," one family member reportedly shouted. "This could either save us or ruin everything." And if that wasn't enough, social media exploded with reactions. Fans flooded Twitter with hashtags like #evidence exposed and my Melly's justice, creating non-stop buzz. Some celebrated the hope for freedom, while others questioned the authenticity of the new evidence. Conspiracy theories ran rampant, with some saying the evidence was fabricated or planted by rivals to trap Melly forever. Online comment sections became battlegrounds again, with die-hard supporters and skeptics going back and forth for hours. Then came another bombshell. A leaked audio clip surfaced of a secret conversation between Melly and the mysterious figure. In the clip, tensions are thick, voices strained with frustration and distrust. Melly can be heard questioning the motives behind the new evidence, asking if this was a trap or a genuine chance to fight back. "How do I know this ain't just another setup?" he asks, his voice raw and broken. The clip went viral instantly, and fans were torn between hope and heartbreak. As the drama spilled over, Melly's own friends started to show cracks too. One close associate, who had been quiet throughout the drama, suddenly posted a lengthy statement on Instagram. In it, they accused Melly's legal team of negligence and claimed they had been kept in the dark about critical decisions. "I don't know who to trust anymore," the statement read. "Everyone's playing their own game and Melly's caught in the middle." The post ignited yet another firestorm, with fans debating whether this was a betrayal or a cry for help. Amidst the chaos, Melly's music career was hanging by a thread. The constant negative headlines and public drama were overshadowing any new releases or projects. Industry insiders whispered that some labels and collaborators were hesitant to associate with Melly. While the controversy raged, sponsorships were on hold and opportunities dried up. Some speculated that this was all part of a deliberate attempt by rival factions to block Melly's comeback by any means necessary. But the streets didn't forget. Supporters on the ground kept showing up for Melly, organizing events, dropping mixtapes, and keeping his name alive in the culture. Despite the negativity online, the real community was still rooting hard for him. They believed that Melly's story wasn't just about legal battles, but about resilience and surviving a world that's stacked against you. These supporters became a lifeline, reminding Melly and everyone watching that loyalty still mattered. As the legal battle dragged on, whispers of new allies joining Melly's team began to surface. Rumored to be some heavy hitters from both legal and music worlds, these new players promised to shake things up. Fans started speculating that this could be the turning point, that Melly might finally get the support he needed to fight back harder than ever before. The anticipation was electric, with everyone eager to see if this new wave would tip the scales. But just as the new allies made their entrance, an unexpected betrayal rocked the camp. A trusted member of Melly's inner circle was caught leaking sensitive information to the prosecution. The leak included strategy plans, private conversations, and even personal details about Melly's mental state. When the news broke, emotions ran high. Melly's team was furious, calling it a stab in the back, while fans felt betrayed and heartbroken that someone so close could turn on him. This betrayal had ripple effects that shook the whole camp. Melly reportedly confronted the traitor in a tense meeting filled with shouting and tears. "How could you do this to me after everything?" he allegedly yelled. The betrayal deepened the wounds that were already splitting his family and friends. Rumors circulated that this was just the beginning, and that more secrets would surface soon, making the entire situation even more volatile. Meanwhile, the rap community watched with bated breath. Some artists publicly condemned the leak, vowing to stand by Melly through thick and thin. Others stayed silent or even sided with the opposition, further polarizing the scene. Diss tracks referencing betrayal and loyalty became even more common, with many hinting at the ongoing saga without naming names. The feud was now a full-blown cultural moment, transcending just one artist's story. Amid all the madness, Melly's mental health became a critical concern. Insiders said he was struggling to keep it together under the weight of constant betrayal and legal pressure. One close source revealed Melly had dark moments where he questioned everything: his friendships, his family, and even his own future. Fans expressed concern and flooded social media with messages of support and prayers, hoping he could hold on through the storm. But Melly wasn't silent. Despite everything, he dropped a surprise freestyle video online, raw and unfiltered. In it, he vented about betrayal, pain, and the fight for truth. The video instantly went viral, with fans praising his vulnerability and strength. Many said it was a reminder that no matter how messy things got, Melly still had that fire burning inside. This moment gave the fanbase new energy, rallying them to keep fighting alongside him. The legal front wasn't quiet either. As the trial date drew closer, Melly's lawyers filed new motions based on the leaked evidence and recent betrayals. They argued the case was tainted by corruption and insider leaks, demanding a full investigation. The court drama added a new layer of suspense, with legal experts debating whether these motions could lead to a breakthrough or backfire spectacularly. And as if that wasn't enough, social media was rocked by a surprise confession from an anonymous source claiming they knew the truth behind the entire case. This confession, posted in a long thread, alleged a massive cover-up involving not just the prosecution, but also powerful industry players. The thread quickly went viral, with fans dissecting every line and demanding answers. This revelation threatened to upend everything and push the drama into uncharted territory. The story was now at a tipping point. Would the new evidence and legal moves free Melly, or was the betrayal and corruption too deep to overcome? The drama wasn't just about one man anymore. It was about a system, loyalty, and survival in the brutal world of rap and real life. And just as fans braced for the next bombshell, the mysterious figure who started all this drama vanished from the public eye, leaving behind only cryptic messages hinting at more to come. The suspense was unbearable, and everyone was left wondering, was this the calm before the storm or the start of a whole new chapter? With everything hanging in the balance, the pressure on Melly, his family, and his team was more intense than ever. The stage was set for a showdown that could redefine his career and legacy forever. This is the moment where things get real messy. Alliances will be tested, secrets will explode, and the truth might finally come out. Stay tuned for the final part, where we break down the aftermath and what it all means for YNW Melly and the rap game. After the mysterious figure disappeared, the tension reached a boiling point. Fans and insiders alike waited anxiously, eyes glued to every update, every whisper in the streets. The silence from that figure only fueled more rumors. Some said they'd been threatened. Others believed they were plotting their next move in secret. Whatever the truth, it was clear this drama was far from over. It was evolving. Meanwhile, Melly's camp faced an all-out crisis. The betrayal from within, the leaked conversations, and the mounting legal battles created cracks in their foundation. Trust was scarce, paranoia was high, and even the closest allies began questioning each other's loyalty. One source close to Melly revealed, "It felt like walking on a tightrope over a pit of vipers. You never knew who was going to strike." Next, emotions ran high as accusations flew behind closed doors. Then came a shocking leak, a private video showing a heated argument between Melly and a family member. In the video, voices are raised with phrases like, "You're tearing us apart," and "I can't believe you'd do this." The rawness of the confrontation made headlines everywhere, painting a picture of a family fractured beyond repair. Fans who once saw Melly's family as a unified front now watched helplessly as their internal war became public spectacle. Social media reactions were immediate and explosive. Hashtags like #FamilyDrama and #MellyStruth trended worldwide. Fan bases splintered even further, with some defending the family member in the video and others standing firmly with Melly. Comment sections became arenas for heated debates, and some fan accounts were even suspended for crossing lines with threats and insults. It was a digital war zone, showing just how deeply the drama had cut into the community. As this family feud unfolded, Melly's legal team dropped a bombshell. They were filing a motion to dismiss key evidence based on new proof of tampering and procedural errors. This was a game changer. If successful, it could mean Melly walking free sooner than expected. The courtroom drama that had been dragging on suddenly got a jolt of hope, sparking celebrations among supporters, but panic among opponents. But just when it seemed like things might turn in Melly's favor, a surprise twist hit the headlines. The prosecution called a surprise witness, someone with close ties to Melly's past and the mysterious figure from earlier. This witness claimed to have insider knowledge that could discredit the defense's new evidence. The testimony was cryptic but powerful, hinting at deeper conspiracies and hidden motives. The courtroom was rocked, and the media frenzy went into overdrive. Fans were left confused and conflicted. Some believed the witness was planted to sabotage Melly's chances, while others thought they might finally hold the key to the truth. Debates raged across all platforms. The hashtag #HonorWitnessWatch trended as everyone dissected every detail and speculated on what would come next. Conspiracy theories intertwined with real legal analysis, creating a chaotic but addictive mix. Amidst all this, Melly's music began to take on a new life. Unreleased tracks leaked with lyrics that felt like a direct response to the chaos around him. Raw, emotional verses about betrayal, survival, and hope resonated deeply with fans. These tracks spread quickly across social media, with listeners praising the honesty and vulnerability. Some even called it Melly's most authentic work yet, fueling speculation that the drama was shaping his art in real time. In the streets, support rallies continued, but with a new edge. Supporters weren't just demanding freedom, they were calling for justice. Not just for Melly, but for the system that many believed had tried to break him. Protests grew larger and more vocal, drawing attention from mainstream media and even politicians. Melly had become more than a rapper caught in legal trouble. He was a symbol of resistance and a fight against injustice. But with that spotlight came more danger. Threats against Melly and his supporters increased. Social media trolls amplified hate messages, and some supporters reported being followed or harassed. The battle was no longer just legal or personal. It was becoming physical and psychological. The stakes were sky high, and everyone involved felt the pressure. Through it all, Melly kept communicating with his fans in cryptic but hopeful messages. His social media posts hinted at a new chapter, a comeback story, fueled by pain and perseverance. "They can't keep me down forever," one post read, sparking a surge of excitement and speculation. Fans clung to every word, waiting for the moment Melly would return to the spotlight fully. Then, just when the drama seemed unbearable, a new ally emerged quietly behind the scenes. A respected figure in the music industry, known for helping artists navigate tough legal battles. Sources said this new support gave Melly's team renewed energy and resources. Whispers started that a big announcement was coming soon, something that could shift the narrative entirely and bring closure to this chaotic saga. But even with this glimmer of hope, the divisions ran deep. Some family members reportedly refused to work with the new team, fearing betrayal and ulterior motives. Others welcomed the help, seeing it as their last chance. The drama was a powder keg ready to explode, with alliances forming and breaking faster than ever. Emotions ran high, and trust was in short supply. As the court date approached again, the media frenzy reached a fever pitch. Every detail was analysed, every rumour chased, and every social media post dissected for clues. The story had transcended just Melly's personal saga. It had become a national obsession, a narrative about loyalty, betrayal, power, and survival in the rap game and beyond. Fans, haters, insiders, and casual observers all waited for the next move. Would Melly finally get justice? Or would the betrayal and corruption crush him? Would his family find peace? Or would the fractures deepen? And what about the mysterious figure who started it all? Were they coming back with the ultimate reveal? Or had they vanished for good? One thing was certain, the story was far from over. The streets, the courts, the internet. Everything was tied up in this roller coaster of emotions and drama. And for a community that had watched Melly rise, fall, and fight, this moment felt like a defining chapter. So keep your eyes peeled, because when this saga finally unfolds, it's going to shake the rap world to its core. And as always, we'll be here breaking down every twist and turn. So there you have it, the wildest, most intense ride through YNW Melly's ongoing saga. From shocking betrayals and family drama tearing everything apart, to surprise evidence and courtroom bombshells. This story has had it all. Emotions ran high, loyalties were tested, and the streets stayed buzzing with every twist and turn. Fans are left wondering if Melly will finally get the justice he's been fighting for, or if this chaos will destroy everything he's built. Will the new allies be the game changers, or will the betrayals keep piling up? And what about the mysterious figure who kicked off all this madness? Will they return with the ultimate truth? This drama isn't just about one man's fight. It's a reflection of bigger issues in the rap world and beyond. Loyalty, survival, trust, and betrayal. These are the themes that keep this story so raw and real. And with every update, the stakes keep rising. Now, we want to hear from you. What do you really think happened behind the scenes? Is Melly getting played? Or is there more to this story than meets the eye? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Smash that like button if you're riding with us through every crazy twist. And don't forget to subscribe for non-stop, raw, and unfiltered rap drama straight to your screen. Trust me, you don't want to miss what's coming next. We'll keep bringing you the heat, the gossip, and the truth behind the headlines. Stay tuned and stay ready, because this story is far from over.